Alright, we're back, everyone. Let me get the world loading in here. I think most of today will be, rather than exploration, I think we're going to try and get some more base building stuff done today. Let me just make sure I've got Twitch working here. Got a tab out to do that. There we go. Yeah, it's all working. Alright then. So what were we doing yesterday? I wanted to unlock a vehicle. So that's here. And then we're going to start actually gathering resources and stuff again. So that's total terraformation process and is a lot further away than what I thought. Okay. Alright, then we'll work on something else instead. What do we, Alright, yeah, place down nuclear reactors. They give 86. These give 20, so we'll leave our solar panels up for now. Just trying to think about what we need to do here. Alright, first we need to see what I need to improve my equipment. What do I have on my body right now? Tier 4, Tier 1, Tier 4, Tier 2. Alright, that needs explosive powder. They told me I need a biolab to make that, so I can't do that yet. Osmium and sulfur. I don't have any on me, but I do know where some is. It's in one of my depots way back there. So that's not an option. Grab our squashes here. Alright, so yeah, we'll get rid of these and let me select this to use. Now I gotta think about what I want to do here. I would like to add one of these, so I need 2 super alloy. I'll go outside to make sure I place this right. Yes, I want it right there. Trying to think about how I want to do this. Alright, so yeah, we are going to take that off. That's not going to hurt anything. That's not going to hurt anything. And we're going to put it right here instead. Now, do I bother with moving all of these lockers or not? Probably should. Well, that can happen at a later date. That's not important. Either way, we have room now for activities here. We'll grab our iridium here. I forgot I had some of my inventory already. Alright, we can put all that away. We want to make 2 of these. Do I have the stuff for 2 of them? Yep. And based on the size, I'm going to say they go outside too. No. Alright, well, that means we'll be putting our room to use right away. Okay, we got 2 of those. I've already got the veggie tubes I want. What else do I want to do? I think I want to get this place down and actually working. Alright, I need titanium. Super alloy. Come on, just there it is. Having trouble getting that to go where I wanted it. Okay, rockets. I want to do one of these. I think I want the pressure multiplier. I want the uranium. Ah, forget it, we're just not gonna mess with it yet. I need to preferably place down another one of those. Maybe even another 2. If I can afford it. I should be able to afford it. And we'll go out here and check our water thingamabob here. We've got the growers, we've got the drills. I guess it really just do need to go and gather up all of our resources that we left behind. Or at least some of them. Whoops. I'll empty out my inventory. We'll go and grab some of the stuff over there. Yeah, we'll go to this one first and work on emptying it out. I found out earlier today that apparently there's another DLC coming in this game in the future. I didn't know that. So I guess I picked a good time to start up on this game. I'm not sure what it's about. I don't know anything. I just know that they confirmed it on their Discord. So yeah. We'll probably be doing that at some point. Alright, what do we have in here? We're gonna leave food, we're gonna leave water, because we can make both of these in abundance. We mostly want the iron, rare ores, fabric, you know, stuff like that. We're out of iron at base again. We're almost out of iridium. We're almost out of uranium. I mean, we can go in there and we can get a bunch of those. We should check our things, see what we're about to unlock, see if we can plan anything. Alright, first iron. Titanium. Cobalt we do have a lot of. Fabric. Whoops, that was a wrong chest. Yeah, uranium's the one we're just completely flat on it. Alright, let's check our progress here. Ore extractor. That's pressure. So maybe we want to try and get a little bit more pressure going to try and get that. We'll place 2 more of these, that should help. As long as we have everything to do it. Looks like we're running out of titanium. Alright, that gets pressure going a little bit more. Yeah, we can put an ore extractor at places. Alright, for now, what's closer? Probably this one. Hello. I'm doing fine. How are you? Just gotta gather up all this stuff. No problem. Stream's going. We ain't been going for very long yet today. But we'll probably go around 3 hours. 2 to 3. There's a box in here. Alright, well, better go take this stuff to base. I'm running out of air. I play quite a few games. Based on the line of questioning you're giving me, I take it you're some kind of a graphics designer. And you want me to look at something. Looking for a commission. Am I right? Long box. Nothing. I get a lot of bots, and they always open with the same few lines of text. So I figured I would throw something out there, and if you skip past it, then that means you're a bot, and if you don't, that means you're a real person. I mean, no offense by it. but it's been an ongoing problem I've had lately. Basically, if you get confused and go, what? It means, oh, okay, so it's a real person. But what the hell is he talking about? Hit the wrong button. But, yeah, I think the games I've been playing the most recently are... I've been playing Abiotic Factor, Generation Zero, this... we played some Darktide, we played Deep Rock Galactic. We've been playing a lot of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, but that series is on hold right now because YouTube decided to copyright claim every single video I did on that game, all at once. And I'm currently waiting to figure out how that's going to work out. Yeah, I play quite a few games, and at some point I think I'm going to add another game to the channel. We were playing Drive Beyond Horizon 2, but that got kind of stale. There wasn't a lot of new content. Grab all this iridium so I can place down another reactor. Now remember, I need 9 of these to make 1 rod. But while I'm grabbing a lot, I'm not actually grabbing much. I'm trying to remember, I think there's another box in here that I passed somewhere over here. Maybe not. I can't remember where that first box I grabbed was. As far as I know, none of this stuff will respawn, so once I grab it, I grab it. That's why I'm trying to make sure I get every piece. Because this is a finite amount. Our inventory, yeah, I was gonna say, our inventory's gotta be getting close to full here. I wonder if we can get back to base or if we're gonna have to use this oxygen canister I grabbed. 50-50, I think. I might be able to get there, I might not. Yeah, I should be able to get there. I'm committed. Told you. Man, I have got a hell of a frog in my throat today. Give me a second. So I do not have a dedicated working mute button. So, apologies to anybody that really didn't like that sound. All right. so it gets us some of that. Let's go back into the cave. Once we get a little bit more of this, we'll be going up there to grab as much super alloy as we can, because we've used up almost all of that too. Yeah, we're gonna make one more trip of iridium. Grab whatever we can in here. Look, a box. Oh, let's see. We can eat the food right now. What about this? I think that is going to be melting soon. I think some of them are. Oh, what can we do here? We don't need a piece of cobalt. Based on that glow, I'm gonna say there is a piece of iridium under all this that I can't get to. And it spawned and they glitched. Hey, look at that. I almost missed that. Inventory is full, so we're gonna have to come back to that. What's under that rock? Got it. And we're gonna have to come back to that. We'll grab the box, and we're gonna grab a bunch of the aluminum that's in here, because we use up a lot of that. And like I said, once we do all that, we're gonna be going over there. We're gonna grab super alloy. Then at some point I need to go around and just grab an inventory full of titanium, because we are running extremely low on that. And I think magnesium is the other one. I don't know why I have silicone in there. But yeah, magnesium is the other one we're running extremely low on here. Okay, we got an ore extractor. We want to see what we need to place that. We're going to place one while we're in there. Osmium. So I am going to have to go all the way back around to go get that osmium, unless there is a source closer to me. I don't know of a source closer to me. Yeah, I'm thinking here. I don't know of a source that is closer. Give me the silicon. Hello, Grace. How is your day going? We'll grab it. It's doing well. Today, rather than exploration, we've been focusing on expanding stuff. I placed some more nuclear reactors. We've got 4 of them now. And I just unlocked ore extractors. So now I need to go and find... I know where I can get osmium, but I need to go and see if there's a source that is closer. Because the source of osmium I know is really far away. We're gonna spend like 4 minutes probably to get there and then to get back with it. But we need osmium so we can make some ore extractors to put in here for like iridium. I don't think it will. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it will. But I need osmium to make tier 1 extractors. That's the problem. See? So I have to go there to get osmium to actually craft stuff. Plus I need osmium for better jetpack too. Alright, I did find another chest here. I think I want to make a recycler. Then 2 deconstruction chips. Alright. I want to make that so I can safely convert all these to rods for easier storing. Because then I can break them back down if I ever need the small pieces. It'll let me store a lot more iridium in there. Alright, we've got silicon, magnesium. Damn, we're on magnesium. Alright, I need to make another veggie tube because we just got another gold seed and that is just horrendous not to place down. What do I need here? Aluminum, silicon, magnesium. Aluminum, silicon, magnesium, and I need a bottle of water. We have a bottle over here. Oh, I need silicon. I also need the seed. Yeah, it would just be, having that 600% seed, it would just be a waste of time not to throw it in there. Alright, I grabbed too much of them. No. Okay, what do I think I need most right now? I can go out that way and go get the osmium I need. Because I do believe that is the shortest path there. Is through here, then through there, and then to the right. Or I can go get the super alloy that I need. I think I'll get the super alloy because it's quicker and I can gather it first. And maybe we'll unlock something else while we're waiting on it. Besides, I know once I gather all this stuff, I know none of this super alloy on these rocks will respawn, so better to get it over with and grabbed and not have to ever worry about looking up here for it again. I did already start grabbing some of it. I think we'll guys need. Man, I wish my mute button worked. Apologies. I did not know that. I knew I could craft it and it was expensive. I know there's iridium and uranium meteor showers I can call. I can call those in now. I do have a bottle of oxygen on me, so I'm not too worried. I don't know if I want to waste it yet. I've got a platform over here somewhere. Matter of fact, I might have stuff in here. Yeah, I forgot. Having all these sheds that I have not properly cleaned out yet is the other problem. Like, I have got a fair amount of resources picked up and mined. I just don't have them actually at base. I was hoping to unlock the vehicle tech and figure that out, but it's a lot further away than I thought it was. And thank you for saying bless you. I didn't catch it right away, but I appreciate it. I fell down. I don't think I'm getting back up. More trouble than it was worth, huh? Well, that does not fill me with confidence. Well, maybe I'll just buckle up my hiking straps here and start lugging resources from all my little fobs back to base. So like I said, I've got all of these little bases. Got 2, 3, 4 lockers full of shit. Because I was very picky on what I brought home. I tried to only bring home like blueprint chips, things that I knew I needed and I needed them now, not later. And I left the majority of the stuff at each one of them bases. Like osmium. Very hard to drive. The only good thing is you can fill it up and then go home and just recall it back full of stuff unless they've changed it. I don't know. We'll still probably make it, but chances are you're gonna be right. It's gonna be a waste of time. If I can at least fill it up, then I can take it to somewhere and fill it. Somewhere that's far away, like the Pulsar Quartz area. Fill it with stuff there, and then if it does let me, just teleport it home. If I have to drive it home, and it's gonna be that big of a pain in the ass, then that's gonna suck. But I do need to find a faster way of getting stuff to and fro. You bitch. Basically. Well, I guess we're, I'll fill it with fucking magnesium. I don't care. I don't want to go home with empty spots in the inventory. But I fell before I could grab those last couple of pieces of the super alley. There's only like probably 3 or 4 more pieces left up there, spread around. So I think I've got the majority of it. Alright, well, I've been trying to put it off, but I need osmium. I'm gonna have to walk across the map and go get osmium. I put it off as long as I could. Ooh, that would be nice. Hell, I might even prefer that. I think I need to change these seeds. Didn't you say green beans are better? Yes, I believe you did. So we're gonna change those back. At some point, I will put down more food growers, but they are incredibly expensive. Yeah. Well, let's see. What can I do inside of here then? We don't need biomass yet. I better bring a water, and I better bring at least one air. I know, that's why I said I'll have more of these later, but they eat up a lot of power, so I don't want to have any more than what I have to have right now. Alright, I think this is going to be the fastest route there. Maybe I can get there faster if I can get up over that mountain. I might see if I can cheat my way to the area even faster by abusing jetpack walls, things like that. Oh, let me up. Let me up. Now I think if I go this way, I can get there significantly faster. Oh yeah, I know. I figured that out the other day already. I managed to get myself out, thankfully. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get up over this part, though. Yeah, this is the one I got stuck in before. somewhere in here was a wall that I could phase through. I don't want to get stuck again. We'll just take the long way. Forget it. Oh, then my bones. My bones, they shattered like peanut brittle. It's okay, we've got food in just about every one of our bases too. It does, cause I did construction for a number of years, and I have basically destroyed my body. And the first thing that thinks of when I hear that sound is the time that I had to pop my own shoulder back into place, which the paramedics told me not to do when they arrived on scene. They said you shouldn't have done that, but it was kind of too late. Or it also reminds me of the time where I fixed my own broken fingers by just grabbing them and yanking them straight. And then I think I used pins and duct tape to keep it straight. Neither one of them were very fun experiences. We'll grab the uranium rod just because that's a lot of uranium compressed. That one don't have anything in it that I need. Or was that one? That one. There we go. Take these two. Where am I? This way, I think. Yes. There's a little uranium cave right there. We need to go past that and go over here and get osmium. Where was the osmium cave at? It was just a little cave. I feel like it was on this wall somewhere though. No, it wasn't this box. I've noticed that because I've looked at it. It says, "Oh yeah, this ice melts at this point. This ice melts at that point." Was it this cave that had the osmium in it? I think so. Yep, there it is. Yeah, this is the cave I was looking for. I need to grab some sulfur while I'm here. We don't need much of the sulfur right now, like 5 pieces, I think. And I grabbed a lot of the osmium out of here earlier, and I put it in one of my chests. Now, this particular One has a much higher melting point than a lot of the other ones I've been at. Okay, now we should have a depot spot right here. Osmium, osmium. Should I bring some pulsar quartz home with me? Sure, because I don't know if I'm gonna need this stuff again right away. So we'll bring 4 of that, 4 of that. Drink one of the waters, that gives us more inventory space. Let's look out here. It's cobalt, zenith, pulsar. I don't think there's just gonna be osmium later. No, there is right there. Alright, so we're gonna look around the area a little bit for some osmium. Helps that it glows blue. Man, it's dark in this area. I'm still confused as to what this rock is. Besides, most likely, incredibly radioactive. I'm not seeing a lot more osmium around here. There's another piece. Okay, we've got a water bottle and an oxygen tank that I can get rid of for more space. Provided we see more. Alright, water it is. If we find one more, we'll get rid of the oxygen too. If not, we're gonna start heading back. Alright, I ain't seeing much. I should go and fill up my oxygen in my fob before I leave. Sandstorm, apparently. Like I said, I know a much shorter way to get home. Just using these big spikes. Since you can climb them, you can get to this area too. Next time we go back, we'll do that because that's faster. Like I said, we can use these spikes, the fact that they're standing at an angle to climb right up that mountain. And then there's that spot right there we can get over on the other side. That gives us a much shorter shortcut back and forth instead of having to take that 4-minute walk. Had I remembered that I could get over the mountain on that side, I would have done that instead of going all the way around. But I went this way to try and get through over there. Well, either way, we've got the osmium. Now I need to set up extractors where I can get titanium, aluminum, and whatever else. Alright, first things first. Put all of these away. That goes there. There. One more piece of super alloy. We're gonna have to expand my locker area soon, so for now this is just going right here, and it's just gonna be all of these random resources. I'm going to have to demolish a bunch of these so that I can do what I did over here and expand out that way long enough to put the lockers along the walls. Alright, we didn't use the air, so we'll put it away. Okay, I need to go outside and place one of these. I also need to do what's in here. Yeah. So super alloy, osmium, aluminum, sulfur. We already got the tier 2 stuff. Got tier 4. Okay, then we need to just make extractors. I think I want 2 of them, so I need 4 of the osmium. Two iridium rods. Man, these are expensive. 2 super alloy. Aluminum, titanium. Alright. It's good to know. Because I was just going to go experiment. I knew I could put one out here for iron and titanium. I was going to just try and figure out aluminum myself, but now I don't got to. How far into this area do you think I have to be? I think I can put it just right here. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, that's got both of the things I want down. Now I need to figure out what I need to do next. We need to check our index here. Well, that one right there, that shows iron. Tier 1, I don't know if they can collect aluminum. Might be random. No, it's collecting aluminum, yeah. While we're out here, we'll just grab some stuff on the way back. I should have the first time. I wonder where I get iron from that one. I wonder where I get titanium. I figured I'd get both. I need to think about where I can get magnesium too. I didn't need the piece of ice. So, does basics count magnesium, titanium, iron? Alright, then that works for me. I just know I'm always out of magnesium and titanium. And iron usually, but I've gotten a little bit ahead on iron lately. Okay. Magnesium, silicone, cobalt. Alright, now I'm about to make a gigantic mess of everything I hold dear, and that sucks. It's like I said, I've gotta expand, and that means I've gotta destroy. This locker is in this building, so I don't have to destroy it. These ones and these ones all gotta go. All the way up and down. Actually, super alloy, I just said could stay. Aluminum's gotta go. Titanium's gotta go. We're gonna have to redo all of these. I'm going to do a second floor later, but I've already decided how I'm doing the first floor. I want to put down one here, and then same thing here and here. Then I'll go up. So I just want to copy this, is what I'm saying. Whoops, wrong button. Water. Wasn't paying attention to that. Alright, these are my ice lockers. I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. Put away some more ice. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll ever need that, but I know that once everything starts to melt, I won't be able to get ice anymore. And I won't still be able to get ice. Okay. First locker is full. There's a couple of recipes that use ice. That's why I was keeping everything. There's not a lot, but there are a couple. I might have to build another one right there. Okay, the beans grew. Okay, now these get to go into their permanent place. Okay, then I've got to move one of the seed blockers. Okay, that is not everything. My miscellaneous box. Alright, well, throw all that in there, except for the food. Food can actually go into the food box, it's not being moved. And the miscellaneous box. Okay, now to build that room. Need 2 super alloy. Now to build another one of that room, titanium and super alloy. I need 6 of it. I suppose it does look better. Alright, I need to... We need to place down some of the things that are going back where they're going. First crafter, it's got to go to its new permanent spot. There we go. Crafter's where it goes. Got to put the seed chest back down. I got to make sure I didn't clip that too far into the wall. Clip them too far and they poke out. No, we're good. Now, how do I want to do this? Just thinking. Yeah, that'll be plenty big enough. Alright, so that means I've got to move all of that crap too. For now, we'll get seeds back down. We'll also increase it from 1 or 2 into 3. Now just give me all these seeds here. Doesn't all fit. Alright, well, do we have one of these that didn't get used? Okay, so I did clip it too far into the wall. That kind of sucks. I've got to destroy it again just to replace it. Alright, well, that's better, I guess. Huh. Well, that's slightly aggravating. That floor is higher. Only a little bit. But yeah, I step down while I get into this room. Well, shit. Just because I'm curious. Yeah, I can't throw a door into the middle. Alright, well, whatever. I'll live with it. Let's throw all these seeds in here. Yeah, my guy's getting thirsty. Yes, that's what I want. Alright, there we go, food. Well. We're gonna throw air in there too, just don't know where else to put it. Just gonna drink the water really quick. We used up all the water we had inside. We'll go out here and grab some more. Okay, now to start placing stuff again. I gotta think about how I want to do this. Oh, first, okay, that one didn't get used. That makes things a little bit easier on us here. I think we wanted that. That might be too far sunk in. I've gotta get an empty locker to find out. So I can't go any further than that. Okay, that is too far. There we go. That is what I wanted. This can be iron again. Does that look better than this? Yeah, it don't look bad. We'll do that. Alright, now we can put away our titanium again. think it uses that spelling. I can't ever remember which spelling they're using here. That's not right. I know that's not right because I didn't have the U. But I do think it's that spelling. I don't think it's the double I. Yeah. Alright, what do I want to put here? Because we have more of a wall this time. We got iron, titanium, aluminum, other metals. Let's put, think here, think. Guess we could put silicon here. Cobalt, I could have put cobalt there. Put cobalt there instead. I don't think I spelled magnesium right. No, I did not. I still don't think I spelled that right. No, I did that time. It just don't look right. Alright, give me cobalt, give me magnesium. Those both have ohms again. Next, we'll make silicon. I feel like I'm forgetting a resource. Yeah, my fabric. But that can wait. Downside of putting all these just that little bit closer. Now I've got a gap here. How much do I care about that? Is that going to be a problem for me? Probably. Yeah, it'll probably be a problem for me. We'll put sulfur here, I guess. I spelled it sulfur too, not sulfur. And it's that dim there sulfur. Alright, just hold these three for a second. I don't think that's gonna work because the room's longer. So yeah, we'll just move the one by the door. It's gonna be easier than trying to mess with all this stuff. Because I don't want to have to break and move all of them again. It's not worth it. Alright, I gotta move the super alloy locker though. Okay, now we still gotta do the other ice lockers. Guys getting hungry and thirsty. Take the first of the ice over. Oops. And we'll do, once we get all three of the ice lockers moved, then we'll move over to the fabric locker again. Just give me a stack of ice too while I'm over here. Like I said, that's the only good thing about this. I won't have to fuck with this again for a very long time. I may have to move lockers again at some point, but I won't have to move the rest of the rooms because I've got a set size I've decided on. Alright, here we will put the fabric down. So that's not floating around in inventory anymore. We haven't got the uranium and iridium yet. I don't think I spelled that right. Nope, only one S. I didn't think that looked right. Either way, that gets us the osmium chest. I still didn't spell it right, did I? No, it just don't look right. What's this other shit called? Zeolite. Pulsar? SAR? I think it's Pulsar. I had sulfur quartz, fabric, ice, maybe Shaka. Sorry. I had to get it out of the system. Alright, we're almost done here. When I was tucking these into the wall, I forgot to... That's where that gap came from, too. It's not that I didn't do something right, it's that I forgot to account for this. Look. Some things are just meant to be. Can I get this to sink into the wall anymore, please? Did that work? Yes and no. worked, kinda. It worked and I got to the place where I wanted it. But I need it to place where I want it further over. And I need to get a place right there. Man, it's a long way. I've got to pull boxes out. Or you know what? Better idea. I'm just gonna skip that locker right here. Just not gonna put one there. Because there's no other easy way of doing this. So yeah, fuck it. We're having a gap. And these asteroids are sure making it hard for me to place shit down. Good enough. What's this one need to be? Uranium. Alright, all of them need to go back to their home boxes. Just give me everything you can. Oh, I like the shaking. I don't care about it. It's just it was a bad time. It was just the most inopportune time for it to be shaking. Alright, iron, titanium, magnesium, super alloy. The fact that you won't go dead center with this wall irritates me a little bit. Ah, whatever, it's close enough. This is MISC. So like these uniforms, this rocket, bio nugget, statues, I haven't placed it down yet. Yeah, I know. Okay, now I need to, unfortunately, destroy all of this again. Okay, now I need to place a room. I need 2 super alloy too. Alright, now I need to grab whatever I used out of here. place my tables back down, place my screens back down. That looks dumb. Two tables. Now I need to get all these screens, except for the map screen. I could make that one, but I didn't have it before. Anyway, first things first, terraformation progress. Right there. Oh no, this is the progress screen, the other, whatever. It's placed, it's all that matters. That's progress screen. Blueprints. Energy levels. Then we need transmissions. That's a horrible place. I can't actually see it. So we're gonna move most of these over some. There we go. I guess we will make a mapping screen, so I need a silicon and a chip. So I need 2 silicon, a magnesium, 2 aluminum. Magnesium, for some reason there's silicone in there. And an aluminum. I needed 2 aluminum. Wait a minute, I'm doing the right one right here. Yeah, it needs a microchip. A compass one. Had to make sure I was making the right one here. Yeah. Next we'll work on sending up a satellite. So we'll go see what we need to do that really quick. And you said I only need to send up my latest GPS, right? So I need a map information and a GPS rocket. So I need 2 osmium and a super alloy rod for the first one. There's osmium. I got the super alloy rod. Oh shit, I forgot what else I needed. Rocket. Needed an actual rocket. I should make that pinning recipe thing. I can't make the map information rocket. It's because I haven't done a GPS yet. It's not letting me click on it. I guess we'll do the GPS then. So I need to go make 2 compasses and 3 super alloy. So I need 4 aluminum. That would be smarter, but you see, I refuse. I will figure it up through trial and error. 4 aluminum, 2 magnesium, 2 silicone. That's way more aluminum than I need. Silicone. It just wouldn't let me click on it. I figure it's because I don't actually have a GPS rocket up yet. But you see, look. Oh, let me click on it that time. Well, why didn't you let me click on it the first fucking time? So I can see the space is occupied now. Last YouTubers I watched play this, that didn't work, and you could just spam a bunch of rockets and then launch them all at once, and they would just go everywhere. I was hoping I could still do that. Alright, well, we're gonna launch the map rocket. And it's going. Oh, I need another rocket engine. Alright, I need another rocket engine, and I need another GPS here. I grabbed it. Okay, now I need a rocket engine. Iridium and uranium. I already forgot. 2 uranium. Okay, let's get a GPS rocket going now. Oh, fuck. All kinds of duck. I thought I had 3 super alloy on me. I must have used one for something crafting there. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, then I'll just send up a tier 2 since I don't need to do tier 1. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's go and... Now I need to make something else. I need to make... Now how the hell do I get obsidian? Base. So there's an osmium cave up here. So I can get silicone over here. There's sulfur in here. I can get there by following the mountain around. There's an osmium cave somewhere up here. That's closer. There's another one over there. No, that's a chip now, see? You have to have a chip to open the in-game map. That is something that's changed since you last played the game. And I need obsidian to make it. Forgot about water. The black and white ones? Yeah, I can't zoom out far enough to see lava. But here's that area down here that I was at before. Look at that, I can see it slowly filling up with water on the map right there. Alright, I need to think here. Oh. Well. Oh, there's a big ass ship over there. I ain't been to any of that stuff up here. I ain't been over here. So let's see, where have I been? I haven't been to anything out here. See, there's my base, and I turned right and went over here. There's my second base. Here's another base. I was gonna go out here, but I got sidetracked by that mushroom place somewhere over here. Has one hell of an impact crater over there. Okay, we're gonna grab some supplies, and I'm going to try and go really far. Where's my cobalt? The fact that I moved everything is gonna take a little bit of getting used to here. Alright, let's I'm going to try some things that are either going to fuck me over or going to work. Now on the way I need to grab 2 titanium, 3 iron, and a silicon. I have that stuff. I am gonna see if I can do this or if it's going to work horribly. One of the few places there's actually an invisible wall. So I won't be able to cheat over the mountain right here. Alright. Oh, it was worth a shot. Yeah, no, I just tried, and there is just a straight up invisible wall there. Yeah, all this is filling up. Yeah, isn't there like a waterfall or something that forms there and it opens it up? think there's something like that. I can't remember. I watched them videos years ago. Like I said, I've never seen anybody actually get past like tier 3 tech. So, that's where I'm at now. While I am here, is there anything I care about? Okay, I want to go over here. And up this pillar, I think? Yes. Okay, now that I'm over here, I need to get off of the mountain. Okay, now I need to keep going that way. Well, I apologize for that yawn. I must be getting a little tired. Give me one of those. I'll deal with the box later. I don't have time to deal with it now. Huh, there is a base over here. A destroyed base. I can deconstruct the doors. I can't deconstruct that. Wasn't our year 3058? So this guy was shipped here 3 years before us and died. Well, he's got a bunker. There's one of them things he told me to look out for. So we'll go and look in it. I'm taking all the super out of the way. Creepy ass bunker. It goes further down. Well, damn. Well, I wasn't expecting my landing site to be so bad, but there is no reason for me not to be able to terraform this big rock. I have enough knowledge to succeed. All I have to do is follow the right steps and hope for good weather, and not too many meteors. Surely it can't be that hard. Exo Dam. I don't know. That's like a Japanese name. Can't think of the proper way to pronounce it. I'm just gonna call him Dan. Dan, year 3055. Further down. They'll go further down. Been harder than expected. The outside is toxic and the seeds won't really grow underground. According to my calculations, this planet will be in a better position for terraformation in around 2 years. I just have to survive until then. Yeah, that's about where we're at right now. Don't think he survived. He sure as hell went really deep though, I'll tell you what. Year 3056. And where am I supposed to find more iridium on this planet? I've looked everywhere without success, and there's ice all over. It's critical I find some to start heating the planet. Everything outside is freezing. I need sleep, but I cannot stop thinking. Tomorrow will be better. Such a sentence for something so small is inhumane. I don't deserve this. Alright, it goes further down right there again. And it goes up here. Up into a storage room. Alright. A lot of data pads. We're gonna have to read those in a second. First, my inventory be full. Wonder if we're gonna see a dead body. Alright, data pad 1. No, that was just Sentinel Corp. Sentinel Corp, yeah. He thinks he started to go a wee bit insane. Yeah, I think he went a little bit insane. Well, then I suspect that it's his body that's in a cave somewhere. Because he very much went insane here. Spent his resources making data pads. Give me all 3 of those. Dan, 3056. You sent me here to die. You knew it was impossible. You don't even care. All you care about is profit and colonization. Whoever thought this was a good idea should go to hell. A pardon was never part of the plan. Be cursed, Sentinel Corp. Alright, give me all of the super alloy. I mean, with how many crashed ships there are on this planet, there's gotta be more than just one body. That's what bothers me. But if the body's in good condition, most of these ships have been here for 20 or 30 years. So if the body's in good condition, it has to be probably this guy's body because he's only been here. His last message is 2 years before we got here. He almost made it long enough for us to be here. Rescue him. Alright, I'm getting pretty far away. I need to place down a pod. Oh yeah, I put my titanium away like a dumbass. Now what do I need for a door? Iron, titanium, silicon. Titanium. He really did get a shit landing spot though. One hell of a sandstorm. It's a sign. Random blue box. Gigantic invisible wall. I guess I can't go any further that way. Which means I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, because I was supposed to be going towards lava. Yeah, I took a wrong turn somewhere. Can't help, I'm kind of lost in this sandstorm. You know, these specific rock formations look weird. Hey, look! Some ancient ruins. Now, why is there just some random ruins right here? Oh yeah, no, I got incredibly lost. I'm somewhere in that big open desert, I think. Actually, currently up against a world wall, so I have no idea. I know this place is in a perpetual sandstorm. Hey look, a bunker. Oh look, this guy was sent here way before us. I'm pretty sure the reason my ship went unresponsive near this planet near this planet that's wrong. Has is what I think they meant to have. Something to do with my mission. After wandering around for a bit, I found this place to settle. I have enough supplies to survive for a few months. I just need to find a way to repair my ship. That is a bot. And I need to go and ban them. It's really red in this place. I can't even see shit. I found some weird remains around here as if humans had already been living there. But this planet is so far from the habitable worlds, how could it be? The remains seem like ancient debris, but I can tell that the ones who made it were highly advanced. The tablets are unreadable as almost everything has been erased by erosion and storms. I don't understand. Dermia. I will take the water bottles. I've already read that one before. I'm now completely positive that I found remains of another civilization. I can't believe it. Could it be this other race we met that completely vanished so many years ago? I need to transmit this information at all costs. I didn't manage to set up a way out of communication yet. set up a way of communication yet. Outside, the storm is getting bigger and bigger every day. Yeah, the storm hasn't stopped since I've been here. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that if I don't find my way around soon, I'm going to die. But hey, we found another bunker. It's cool. That's something. Well, that's our last oxygen canister. I either need to figure out a way to do a 180. Or figure out where the hell I'm going. Well, I don't have a map anyways, so I'm probably kinda screwed in here. That is a floating rock. Perpetual sandstorm ass fucking place. I have no clue where I'm at. Hey, I know where I'm at. I'm at the big wreckage that, isn't this in the opposite direction of where I was going? How turned the hell around did I get? Wow, I got turned around. I'm pretty sure this is in the complete opposite direction of where I was going. How I got that far turned around, I do not know. But that's gotta be a skill or something to be that bad at it. Fill up my oxygen here. Man, I needed to come here eventually. Water. Cave we can go in later. For now, I'm gonna head back to base, gather up more oxygen. So that's where I needed to be. Right over there. How the fuck did I get over there and everything? I ain't sure how I got that far turned the hell around. I'm confused. For now, I'm heading to base to empty out my inventory because I'm full of super alloy and blueprints. Man, I don't think that could have gone worse, though. Oh yeah, take your time, Grace. Sorry about that. So I've got to try and get over there again and not get incredibly lost and confused this time. I found some stuff. The chips arguably being the most important thing I found here. Vehicle lights, tier 3 GPS, tier 2 deconstruction, interior wall, construction menu filter, I don't need that, and tier 4 GPS. Okay, how do I make a tier 4 GPS? I can't do circuit. Well, I could actually. Give me a minute. I could do circuit boards. No, I can't. Methane cartridge. I don't know how the fuck to do that. I don't know how to get a methane cartridge. Alright, let's just check our progress then here. Wrong button. I am about to unlock a better backpack. Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna go over here and check, because I needed to figure out something. Yeah, a gas extractor is incredibly far away. Alright, that generates 80 something oxygen. How much do these make? 62. So I could make a grass spreader. That would give me a bunch of oxygen. Alright. Alright, well I think I'm gonna first go into my options here. Audio. And turn sound effects down just a little bit. I know it's not as loud for you guys because I have sounds adjusted, but that rain and stuff is really loud for me. And then I'm gonna get oxygen and we're gonna try and we're gonna try for round 2, see if we can get there this time. Just like last time, I'm gonna need 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. Oh, it ain't a big deal. It's just, I'm confused how I got so turned around there. I found 2 secret bunkers. So I can't say that the whole thing was a failure. And I came back with a lot of microchips and super alloy. I just didn't get the one thing I left for. Which is kind of funny. But yeah, I am just genuinely confused on how I got that turned around. Yeah, I think that's my problem, is I got turned around in this sandstorm over here. I need to hug the wall more and go this way. If I hug the outside of this wall, my screen doesn't get as covered in sand. I think it's just over here now. And you might be right. Yeah, that's an invisible wall, so evidently I am missing the mark of where I need to go. I need to get some high ground here. See, this is just the fucked up desert here. I need to get really high so I can look. Get me as high as I can here. So there's, let's see here. There's my bunker. There's something over there. There's a bunker over there. There's a chest over there. I think that's the lava over there. I think I needed to go that way. That's what I'm saying. I think it's over there. Because there's the ring. I think I figured out where I need to go. Alright, let me get some oxygen first here. Alright, I think I need to go this way and it'll be somewhere to the left. I think it's this one. Yeah, we just went out the wrong way. That side goes to that big endless desert. This side goes to lava. iridium. That does appear to be lava. Titanium. There's another ship. A chest. Where was that chest? Up higher. Give me the super alloy out of it. We can leave the rest for now. I'll come back and get it later. You know, for that guy looking everywhere for iridium, seems like he could have just gone over here by the lava to find some. Alright, we'll go ahead and there's tier 5 backpack. We'll go ahead and put up a loot zone. Oh. Let's put one up like right out here in front. Let's see if we can find the entrance to this ship. Yeah, and he was here 3 years before us. So this world may have just been more frozen while he was here. Now let's see if I can find the way into this ship. Oh, that was easy. Thought that was gonna be hard. Ooh, almost fell back out though. Alright, still can't open those doors. I want the chip, and I'll take any rods I find. Okay, can't open that. There's a box. Oops. Take the super alloy. That's rock clipping through. We'll take the bio nugget, just because I don't have any. It goes up. Nothing I want in there, really. This also goes up. Okay, we'll go outside, get some air first, because we're running out. We'll also do our standard here, throw down a locker. Give me both of these, and can I find one more piece? Yes. Yeah, it works with me. Alright, let's go back in there, grab some stuff, head out, go in, out, you know the drill here. We'll get the ship empty so we don't have to worry about it again. And see if we can find anything else while we're at it. Not seeing any messages or anything yet. Just looking. I want to come right back in. Yeah, if you're right, then everything was probably still froze over. And through his efforts of trying to cool the planet and stuff, he might have, or not cool the planet, trying to heat the planet, he might have sped things up. So that was more, terraformable. Or his plan was just to wait it out. Because he said it would be like 3 years and he should be able to actually terraform everything. Should be one of the two. All right, let's go up this ladder first. Anything else in this room? No. That's something medic. Space food, we'll eat that. Gotta watch my power here. So my guess is these fusion reactors in each one of these ships, they let me turn the ship on. Just putting 2 and 2 together, that's what I think's gonna happen. Would I be right in thinking that? No, you don't need to tell me. I just want to know if that was right or not. A fusion reactor is a power source, so that's just my guess. If it's not right, then I still want to figure it out myself. I'm more or less just curious if my guess is right. We're gonna put the things that we know we're taking home with us in a different box for now. We're gonna put this stuff all the way up now. Sort of. Alright then. I can figure that out later then. I do have enough stuff to make it home. That's why I put them shelters on the way here, so that I could get oxygen. Because I knew I was going to use up all of my oxygen doing something over here. I figured I would find something to explore. Finding the methane canisters in this corner was a really good thing, because I got 3 of them and I only needed 1. But I do still have some water and in my storage boxes. Couldn't think of what a storage box is called there. And since the water is a complete refill, I figure I should be just fine. Not a lot of schematics here, though. Oh, the methane was the biggest discovery for me. Because I had no way of getting that. I think it is this way. Yep, there we go. We are out of here. Now I'm going to look around, see if I can get a little bit more obsidian, then we're going to head home. Alright, I'm going to find my water, my oxygen. Let's see if we can find some more obsidian. No, that's iridium. There is a bunker in front of us. I probably don't have the time to do the bunker, but I'm gonna look into it anyways. Went from never finding any of these to where I've found a couple in a row now. I don't want any of that. Ooh, look, lava. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's Dan! This new place is a bit warmer than my last camp, but I'm still extremely cold. It's been 2 days since I ran out of food. I missed my family. I'm so lonely. I've lost all hope. I'll have to move out soon. I'm terrified of going outside again. It's so dark and so cold. So, that lava probably wasn't there yet when he lived here. My guess is it was probably frozen water or something back then. But now, I am a captive, bodily in irons in a dungeon, and mentally imprisoned in one idea, one horrible, one hideous, one unconquerable idea. I have only one thought, one conviction, one certitude, condemnation, condemned to death. Yeah, he lost his mind. Fertilizer. I'll take that home. Alright, we need to go. I don't have more water. And I don't have a lot of extra air. Alright, let's stop back at our pod, fill up on air, then we'll leave. Yeah, I'm watching it. Alright, we need to go this way. That's lava, alright. What is this, really big piece of obsidian? It is. That's what I thought it looked like from the distance. And super alloy. You know, that's pretty realistic. Volcanoes do, in real life, spit out a kind of super alloy that is actually incredibly strong and expensive. Because the extreme heat of lava, it does alloy stuff. Alright, I think we can get home going through this way. And if not, I do have emergency oxygen. But I'm leaving a different way from where I came. There's a big wreck that we haven't been to. I haven't been to this whole area. I don't know where we're at. Nope, don't recognize any of this. I feel like I went to a problematic area. I know where I'm at. I've got air over there. And that's all that matters, is that I know where I can get some air. The question is whether I can make it there before that air runs out. I don't want to have to use the oxygen if I don't have to. Passing all that osmium, and I kind of need osmium. But I have nowhere to put it. Okay, now we can go home the really fast way, the same way I got here. Just go over to this specific rock. You go right up it, and you go right back home. So that area is the waterfall. Alright, good to know. Slowly filling up with water down here. I've got to empty out my extractors too. Alright, oh, we need a new box. Oh, I spelled that wrong. So, we're gonna move sulfur. No, I want... Shit, I ain't got enough. You're in the Cascades. Alright. Okay, we're moving sulfur. I want to have all of my hard ores and stuff in kind of one area here. And bio nugget is miscellaneous. Put away one of those. Put away that iridium. We haven't been keeping on top of harvesting our food, so our food's getting a little low. Okay, we got a single chip. Drone visualization rock. I don't know what the hell that does. Alright, I needed some stuff here, but first we're gonna do that. 3 super alloy and a titanium. That's a better backpack. That's gotta be the top of my list every time. Sweet. Wish I had that when I was just over there. Too bad we unlocked it while we were there. What was it that I needed stuff for? I needed that methane for something. I can't remember what. That. Figured it out. I needed obsidian for the map chip. The methane that I found in that ship I needed for something else. That's the tier 2. That'll let me get circuits. And I need circuits for something else I was gonna craft. Was something in here? I needed circuits for something. I can't remember what it was now. Huh. That bothers me that I can't remember. Whatever. First we'll do map chip. So 2 aluminum and an obsidian. Alright, now that I have a map chip, I don't need a compass, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do right now. That's blueprint penning. Right there. Zeolite. I have that over here. I still need the compass. What, for like caves? Alright, well, I'll take my space suit off. It is a purely cosmetic item. Silicon, osmium, super alloy. I don't need that right now. I need... What was I trying to make that needed fucking chips? I can't remember. It was something. It needed 2 computer chips to make. And I can't remember what it was. Something up here. It was the drone visualization rocket, I think. No, it wasn't. It was the tier 4 GPS satellite. That's what it was. But I don't have any more super alloy rods. I use them to make other things that I probably shouldn't have used them on. Alright, well, it is what it is. Right now, I only have the advanced crafter. If it's something bigger than that, I don't have it. This gets me a few chips. I don't think I'll need that many right now. Okay, use an advanced crafting recipes. Bigger storage would be nice for some things. Sorry, I'm adjusting my headset. We must be hitting that 2.5 hour mark because my phone's got 2% battery. So it's going on the charger. I guess that's the only good thing about my phone going dead like that. Yeah, I think I'll finish what I'm doing here and I'll get ready to call the video. We're gonna clean up some stuff and collect our storages. So I need to run over and go collect from the other one. I think I need to place like 2 more of these over here for basic resources. I ain't got the osmium for that, they're too expensive. Alright, then let's do some things really quickly with the base, and then we'll probably call it there. I just need to figure out what I want to do with the base first. Alright, let's take a look here. I think I want to make a biodome. Just gotta figure out where I want to place it. I think I want to place it out this way. Or maybe even place it in its own separate spot. Contemplating. Well, for now, let's get a Lerma and get all the stuff together to actually place it. See, Lerma. Lerma. 2 titanium, 2 cobalt, aluminum. 2 titanium, 2 cobalt, aluminum, and I think it's super alloy. I don't know, let's go find out. Let's find out where Biolab's at. There's animals. Biodome 2. Well, I just went through everything. Are you sure it's not something that got removed from the game? Because all I've got is Biodome 1 and Biodome 2. Yeah, Biolab might have been removed from the game because it's not in here at all. No, you gotta have the Biodome to get the Biolab. So you telling me not to build the Biolab yesterday was a bad idea. I did need it. Yeah, you gotta have biomass to get the Biolab, which means you gotta have the Biodome. Alright then, well, now I gotta do other things here. Well, that might have changed in all the updates, because Biolab you have to have biomass for. So now I need to place something that's gonna give me biomass. I think a grass spreader is the only thing I've got that'll give me biomass right now. Yeah, so I gotta make a grass spreader. I know, but it's like you're watching it on here. It's an unlock in the Biolab now, so it's right there. You gotta have the Biodome and you unlock the Biolab. They probably just moved recipes around between one of the updates. Yeah, I've got to make a grass spreader, so we'll go ahead and make like 1 or 2 of those and we'll call the video. We'll make 2 because we got 4 bottles of water. I need 2 magnesium, 2 aluminum. And 2 seed lermas. We'll put 1 here. Put 1 here. And now we should have biomass ticking up. Yep, really slowly. We need 865 biomass to unlock a biolab. So we might make a 3rd spreader, I guess. Maybe. But that's a lot of or a lot of biomass needed to unlock it. At least this makes a bunch of H2 or O2 as well. This makes a bunch of oxygen. Alright, I'm gonna need a seed lerma. Magnesium aluminum. There we go. We got 3 of them placed down. Yeah, biomass is on here now. I'm making half of a G every second, so I'm making 2 seconds to make 1. So it's not going very fast. Alright, well, let's take a look here at things we need to do then. Can't do explosive powder or any of that crap. Yeah, so we're just stuck with the grass spreaders until we get the biolab. Well, if we would have kept putting off building the biolab, I would have never made the grass spreaders, because I have no interest in grass. I know the whole job's to terraform the planet, but I'd rather go and explore and find all these dead people. Alright, what do I need to do here? I'm trying to think. I need to see how much osmium I have, first and foremost. 2. Alright, that ain't gonna cut it. I need to make another heater. We'll make like 2 more heaters. I need to make more food growers. Two. So, aluminum, iron, water bottle. Oh, you bitch. That was just enough to put me over the edge. Fuck it. I'll keep getting by with just the 2. Yeah, I might have to go back and get all that uranium, but that might be another day problem. I've got the stuff to make 2 more reactors. Right now we're just waiting on this to make water for said reactors. Because they use 2 each. When do I unlock a better nuclear reactor? We'll unlock it some point in tomorrow's episode. because it is not going to get unlocked today. I could use my ice. We almost unlocked vehicle station, so we'll be trying that out tomorrow too, and that's either gonna piss me off or it's gonna work fine. Probably gonna piss me off. Just trying to sync here. Trying to think about everything we have. What do we need? Yeah, so we're just really waiting on this biomass, which is gonna take a while. Yeah, once we have the biolab, we'll put it right here. I guess we'll just go and beautify up the base a little bit, and then we'll call it. Gigantic waste of iron, but I don't care. No, that's in place, right? Make things look a little bit nicer here. And less like everything is floating. So I don't like that everything is floating look at all. But that is all the iron we currently have at base, so that is all we're getting done with it. Alright, we're going to go in here. We're going to go drink one of our waters. Check our extractor here. At some point, I really should build like 2 more of those just to hold water. So I ain't got to mess with it. Like I said, we're going to go ahead because we're hitting like almost 3 hours now, I think. Yeah, we're about to hit 3 hours. So we'll go ahead, we'll call it here. Let me get back into the game and save. Then exit to the main menu. We're going to end it here, everybody. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all. Have a good night.